Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. How are you? Good day. Good morning. Good afternoon, or good evening. Hey, Daily CRUMB, help you along your way. Today, we hope so anyway. Hey, hey. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you, and welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me, iwishhewouldhavejusthitme, Jackie Quay, your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman, also Christiana superstar, all this beautiful divine being right here, and welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. I hope Rosa with you. Hey, it's a Wednesday. I was in Wednesdays, the Wake and Bake Wednesdays. Oh no. What's up for you? A Wandering Wednesdays? Or Wherefore Art Thou Wednesdays? Is it even a Wednesday for you? The day after St. Paddy's Day? If you celebrated it yesterday? I don't know. That's the time it is for me. It's a little later morning. What do we got there? 10:33. I've got 10:33 going on there. I gotta do my Mrs. Pot today. Beautiful global healing summit going on with some of my beautiful soul sisters from the Diamond Beauties. I signed up, but I haven't been there. I watched Gail Craft doing hers this morning, but it's a memoration time. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Memorization. Yeah, right in this book, Ridiculously Good Ideas, it was for me to print out my story. Here you go. I'll tell you the first line. They're gone. That's the first line. Why? You want to hear more? Oh, I'll have to watch the Bold Invisible monologues. Make sure you get your ticket when it comes out. Come see it live in Calgary. We'll have some virtual monologues too. Uh-oh, now it's not going to stand up there, is it? My hand cramping up. That's why I can't do it. Ah! That's what happens. And then my body goes, starts going in a panic. And I'm like, it's okay. Some things just fell over. We can put them back. Put them back like that. Where did my book go? That's back there. Where am I begin with that book go? Like my book that I wrote. Oh, I hurt myself. Here it is. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's just get on with the show. Get the light. Get on with the show. That's what I get for, teasing. That's what I get for teasing. Going, nah. But I like this sitting up there. But now this curtain, well, it's all. Yeah. Don't let your salt lamps sit by the thing. You can't see it in the tickety-tockety video, but there's a salt lamp right there. It used to sit over here, and it melted. It wrecked my thing. You can see all the finishes off of there. It just peels all the dust, and then that whole curtain you can see stain right up through there. Anyways. Squirrel! Here we grow! Oh, Phil Collins, one of my favorites. I love Phil Collins. It's one of my all-time favorites. See, I was knee-high to a grasshoppers. I can't dance, I can't talk. Only thing about me is the way that I walk. No, it's Susu Studio playing right now. Billy, don't you lose my number. What's that say? It's a mix. And don't lose my number. And can't hurry love. Okay, I see. Okay. It's a mashup of the Phil Collins songs. Here we go. And I don't even know if you can hear them. Look at that one. You see that one just flipped right like that. You see? And it's just one that flipped like that. Just one. That's what we're going to take then. The affirmation. Here we go. We make an affirmation today. Okay. My wrist, my arms is sore, and I couldn't find my gloves. My arthritis gloves, I couldn't find them. I thought I left them right here. Look, I'm knocking everything over here again. That's the thing. Things get jittery. Body feels just bleh. That's the FND, functional neurological disorder. Say that 10 times fast. I don't know. I can't. Swinging. Okay. Our self-respect tracks our choices. Every time we act in harmony with our authentic self, this will help. Ha! Every time we act in harmony with our authentic self and our heart, we earn our respect. It is that simple. Every choice matters. It's by Dan Coppersmith. Listen to your intuition. Oh, you are your own best guide. That's a 14, which makes a 5. 14 what makes a 5, and we're doing that changing. You know, like instinct is different than intuition, okay? We can develop that intuition. The instinct is, again, it's only one to keep us safe, right? The instinct is just to keep us safe and to keep us from all that we fear. The instinct is just to avoid everything that we fear. Whereas intuition might lead us to something that we're fearing, like was said the other day, sometime this week, I don't know. The intuition might lead us to go speaking in front of people, but the instinct says we fear that we'll die if we get up there in front of people. So the instinct keeps us safe, keeps us back, right? But the intuition leads us into those growth, those things that'll bring that growth, those things that we might be afraid of, but then once we do it, we see we're still here, we're still alive, we're still living, we're still breathing, heart beating, things like that. Oh no. What's up for you? The more I move, the more the vice is tightening up here, and then I don't want to move no more. I can't help it when I get excited. And then I was like dancing to Sanat Vambrita's Forever song, Walking on Sunshine. As my little recording started, you know, y'all started early on me, okay, over here, okay, and over there, they just listen. I don't know. Here we go, swinging. Swinging. Okay, what does it say? 8:11. It said, okay, let's get onto the path and totem. So what is it? Do you listen to your intuition? Do you follow it, even when it's leading you into things like that? And how much do you respect yourself and your choices? Right? If we don't respect the choice we make, we can make a different one. Every choice matters. We can always change our minds. We can't change what's happening around us, but we can change our minds. We can change how we respond. Sometimes we can't change our reaction because a reaction is automatic. That comes up automatically. So maybe we can't change the reaction, but we can change the response. Right? We could change how we react to the reaction. How we respond to it. Oh no. What's that for you? What's that for you, beautiful beings? So are you listening to that? Are you building that trust in yourself? Are you respecting yourself more? Because if we don't respect ourselves, chances are very high that others are going to respect us too, okay? Because they kind of follow our lead. That's why we teach others how to treat us, how to love us, right? And the golden rule, you know, treat others the way you want to be treated because you're teaching them how to treat you too, okay? And that's why it's love God and love others as you love yourself. The more we love God, the more we love ourselves, the more we love others, right? Or the more we love God, the more we love others, the more we love ourselves. I don't know how's that grow for you, but we're all part of it. Do not exclude yourself from this beautiful creation, and everything that God made is good, so you're good, okay? All right, here we go. Accept it already. Okay. That's right, I get bossy. Okay, I'm stepping into my leadership role. Here we go. I'm supposed to. That's two. Okay, there's too many. Let's, okay, that one's stuck there. Okay, let's do for the path then. Let's do for the path. One of those will come out, and it's the one that really wanted to, needs to, or whatever that is. Okay, here we go. Innocence and inner child. Okay, let's return to that because you know what that little did, what that little needed to do to get you to adulthood. All right, so let's not beat up that little. Let's not, I'm not going back there. Let's not leave the little sitting on all that trauma and all that stuff. Let it go. Okay? You let it go by looking at it. And we're okay, right? Would your little respect you right now, the adult that you are? So how's that? What can we do to shift that so that we have our inside and our little inside respecting us now as adults? And then maybe that might translate onto those little ones on the outside respecting us now as adults, right? So again, those little ones on the outside, right? Especially with our children, teaching our children how to treat us. Of course, they got influences from others, but that's all right. Here we grow. But seeing them as innocent little beings too, instead of putting all this stuff on children. Oh my goodness, I shared a thing the other day about that. I don't know. But I've seen that where there's been blurred lines and we project stuff onto our children. It should not be projected on children. Like I say, little girls are not sexy. They're cute, okay? Sexy is for grown women, okay? Little girls are not sexy. They're cute, okay? So anyways, here we grow. Here we grow. I mean, what do we set our children up for, right? And that's, okay, how have we gotten that respect for ourselves? And let's integrate that, everything that we've learned, right? And following, was that something that we learned, that we picked up? Was the line so blurred in our families? They certainly were in mine. Certainly were in mine. Okay, and nobody can deny it. Well, everybody can deny it, okay? We say nobody can deny that, but there's always going to be. Okay? There'll always be some that will and will never look at it or whatever because those are the ones keep continuing the cycles. They don't want to look at it. They shun it. Maybe. I don't know. They're not respecting themselves. They're not earning their own respect. I don't know. How is that for you? So all those times that we didn't earn our respect, we can cleanse that off. Cleanse off all that we're not, right? We're rolling with the punches and integrating all that we are, letting and releasing all that we're not, all the stuff that we picked up along the way. All that shame and blame, okay? We don't need it. Another time I took them out, but I'm taking them out a little bit more. All the shame and blame, we're cleansing that all off because especially that little inside did not deserve anything, okay? And we are not responsible for anything that happened to us as a child because it was the adult's job to protect us, not for us to protect their adult reputations. It's the adult's job to be there for the child, okay? Not the child to be there for the adults, okay? It's the adult's responsibility to meet that child's needs, not the child's responsibility to meet the adult's needs, okay? We get that all flipping backwards, okay? And how do we continue that ourselves? Oh, no. So let's cleanse that off. It is not the children's fault. The children are innocent. Children are innocent, okay? It's just adults that, okay, here we go. But what have we been setting our children up for? Okay, let's look at this. Okay, what have we set our children up for? And just because it's so hard to hear about children getting abused and getting hurt and being looked at in ways they should never be looked at. But if we just divert our eyes, it doesn't help, as we can see in our society now. It's just growing. It's just growing. We got this knowledge out there, but nobody wants to hear it. So we put the blinders on, we plug our ears, la 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 la. You know, it'll just go away. It's like, oh no, you can't see me, you can't. No, it's still there. Just because you choose not to look at it doesn't make it go away. In fact, it does the opposite. Then it grows and it gets so out of hand that our world is run by it. Okay, here we grow. Oh no, my humble opinion. Oh no, look for yourself, and don't fool yourself. Okay, let's take our blinders off. Okay. Because do we earn our respect when we ignore where we could help? Does that earn our respect when we could have spoke up shone our light or something? Do we earn our respect when we stay quiet? No. Silence is abuse's biggest ally. So here, we get that victory when we speak up, right? 95% of healing happens just in having your story witnessed, just in sharing that out, okay? Find those safe places where you can share. Find the safe places where you can share where it's not going to come back into whatever, because sometimes it's sharing it and we get more trauma. Especially when, well, why did you stay so long? Well, what did you do to deserve it? Well, how come you didn't say no? Well, why didn't you tell anybody? It all gets put on, okay? It's not like, why did they do that? Why did this one abuse that child? Why did we not send that one to jail? Why did we only charge these ones over here and not the rest of them? I don't know. Okay, that's a little personal for me. Okay, here we go. But there's that victory. And then the retreat. It retreated. Prairie Dog retreated, just jumped down in its hole down there. Okay, here we go. I gotta move this and get it over there. Okay? But sometimes, right, we retreat, we would pull back and, oh, I'm sitting on the fence. I'm not having any part of it, blah, 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 blah. But you are part of it. Okay? Sitting on the fence and, not speaking up, that is choosing a side. Okay? Staying quiet. Silence is abuse's biggest ally. Silence. People that don't say a word. That's abuse's biggest ally. I don't want people speaking up. They keep you so ashamed of yourself that nobody's going to believe you. You don't speak up. So there's a victory in that. Just speaking up. Okay? Take that time to give yourself a moment to integrate, to go, okay, you know what? We've held on to this so long. It's time for a release. It's time for a release. You know what? And if they didn't want to be the villains in your story, then maybe they should have played something else or played a nicer role. I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't have abused us if they didn't want to be known as villains. If they had a precious persona and stuff, maybe they shouldn't have done such cruel things. I don't know. And then where's our responsibility? Are we turning around and then punishing everybody else because we got hurt by these ones back here? Then that makes us no better than that, okay? If we use that as an excuse, I'm a hurt person, I'm going to continue to hurt people so I get my power back. And no, that does not work. We got to look at ourselves. Can't change it to anybody else. Can't change it to anybody else. Are we the ones sitting on the fence? Are we choosing to not take a side? Are we choosing to be quiet when we can speak up and share our voice and say, hey, no, I've seen this. Yes, I've experienced this too. Yes, this one has lied, or whatever that is. I don't know. What's that all for you, beautiful beings? What's that all say to you? But it's time to not hide, okay? It's time to shine our lights. No more fighting. It's not about fighting. Not about fighting. Okay? It's a begin within work. And are we earning our respect? Are we relieving our littles from carrying all those traumas? Right? Are we still making it the little's responsibility? Right? To take care of the adult's needs. Oh, no. What is that for you? What does that all say to you, beautiful things? What does that all say to you? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. You know what? This world needs you. Just to be you. Holy, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. I'm so glad that you're here on this earth walk. I'm so glad that you choose to stay. Every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. And I gotta get closer now. I'm coming closer somehow. Well, it's not quite a mystery. I'm just pushing the table in front of me. All right, love you all, love you all. Let me do this. I'm gonna knock all the cards over and everything here. Here we grow, and this. You change this thing, and it's not so easy. You gotta go to another thing, and then another thing, and then here we go.